Hey everyone, Toshii here, and today I'm in the Porsche 911 GT car, and I am on Spa. I'm slightly terrified because I don't normally drive these types of cars this fast on these types of tracks. So, very curious to see how I do today. I know you're probably wondering, yo, these are the types of tracks that these types of cars are meant for. Yes, you're entirely correct. But when it came to some of these GT cars, I always felt that they were a little bit too much. And honestly, I just did not have the skill set to drive them because I never got behind the wheel of them too much. It's something about them, the lightweightness of them, the way they sound when you're inside of them, the way the throttle responds, the way the steering is, the way the brake. It's literally an elevated driving experience when you drive one of these GT cars. Yes, and like with most cars, it just takes some good practice getting used to a car with these capabilities, honestly. Because this thing is moving way faster than I'm used to. And I'm trying to tell myself, hey, you can trust the grip, you can trust the brakes, you can trust a lot more things than I would with a normal car because this is meant to do it, really. And even more so than a standard car. But that's almost a thing. Just like there, because these cars have so much going for them, everything about it is amplified. Me riding over the rumble strips and thinking I can do it without upsetting the car like I would in a normal car is not the possibility or not the case in this thing. Me thinking I could make a late adjustment in my steering when I'm going like way faster than I normally would, not a thing in this car. You have to be way smoother than you normally would be. And you gotta know where you're going, how you're doing it, because these brakes lock up so fast. Just like that. Alright. Alright, here we go. Going downhill again on my second lap. Let's see if I can at least try to set a semi-decent lap time. I'll be surprised if I do, but last time I came through here, I cooked through this turn completely. Extra wide. Nope. Keep it together. My point exactly. Like, you have to be ready to catch these cars because they do not drive the normal way, or I want to say typical way. Downshifting, trying to get into this turn. See, that's another thing. I brake a lot earlier than I probably need to, but I know it's so easy to upset these cars that I try to brake with some common sense and not just slam down on the thing. But honestly, driving these, it makes me have so much respect for the people that do drive these every day. Not every day, but for racing reasons. Because I'm like, yo, this, it requires a lot of mental thinking. Or it feels like it requires more thought to actually operate these cars. So by the time you've done 2 laps, it feels like you've done 10. And it's like, yo, I got to get to something else. This is too much to be trying to drive and maintain for so many laps. It's wild how that translates. But you only really feel it if you've taken a lot of different cars out. Like, I have almost 1,800 hours in the setup. I just don't even go near these things. Because, lap 2 on Spa right now, guy feels like I've been driving forever. But it's mainly because I have to feel like I have to maintain steering, braking, and throttle input so much more than I normally would. All right, on brakes. Coming around for the last turn before I cross the finish line again. Slight lockup on brakes. On throttle. Two minutes, 40 seconds. I'm pretty sure there are probably people out here running like 2:10s or probably a 2-minute flat and something faster. But yo, I am not the one for it right now. Not in this, at least. Braking, because I know I overshot it. I was able to take in that turn to initially get there, but then I ended up overshooting this turn. It's definitely one of those cars that's like, no, you have to set up your lines beforehand because if you're not ready, the car does not like that unsettledness. And I'm learning that about myself. So, See a little bit of traffic up here. 2 seconds faster on this lap so far. I don't know if I can maintain it. Trying to trust this car still, not go too much on these rumble strips, and if I do, go way over them because the car does not like that bump, or the bumps. Yep, see. Trying to have smoother steering inputs the whole way through dealing with this car. Okay, last turn, coming up on traffic again, so I don't know how I'm going to be turning so well. Good chance to brake early, slight tap on that BMW. Back on power. Oh, 238, all right. So I can eventually get faster on this track with this car. All right, because this is a learning experience. So everyone, I'm going to end it here because I'm going to keep taking laps, I'm sure. But yeah, I can see why people love these things. And if you have not driven these and you're like me, you like to drive more realistic or approachable cars or attainable cars, whatever you want to call it, and this would be a step up. And it's definitely a bit of a learning curve with these things. All right, good brakes. Come on, LaFerrari. All right, everyone, you know what I like to say. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next car. I'm going to keep trying to battle it out on Spa with these other GT cars and seeing how I place.